the Florida Vibe Directory. We ain't having any jokes out here on April 1st. We came out swinging, all right? We got Gryffyth on my left here. What's good, my brother?
It's Gryffyth from Datfield. Got Datfield here with Mine's Wild right now. You know, we got here Beloved with me.
You already know, man. We got Beloved to my right.
Yo, it's the one and only Beloved here, Mine's Wild, you feel me? And we got Datfield Records in the building. Peace and love. Yes.
Hell yeah. So for y'all that maybe cannot see around the room, but we do have basically the entire Datfield Records in the building, and it's nice. It's nice. We're gonna have them alternating on the mics and coming in and you know, speaking their truth. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So tell me, guys, you know, what made you guys want to come together and really start Datfield Records?
I'll start, man. Just the soul brotherhood, really.
Yeah.
If anything, we got the music that goes along with it, but everything that goes along with the brotherhood glues everything together on a daily basis. The music we make out is timeless, so that goes along with that tenfold, and we just keep moving forward with that, really and truly. Other than that, it's just brotherhood. You got to have a family somewhere. You got to have a support system somewhere, so you find it with your tribe, and you keep moving forward.
I love that. Yeah. I love that. And when you guys all started, were you guys all homies for a minute? Like, how did that kind of come together? Were you all just strangers and you're like, yo, you got dope music, you got dope music?
I guess I go next. To go based off what the king said, it was real natural. Really just start off, you know, you in the stew, you know, I'm an engineer as well as an artist, so, you know, I first met, you know, A-Time, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, the chips start to fall where they lay, considering CA $$, don't forget the O. He was already affiliated with Gryffyth, and I don't know, Don was already already working in the music, and we all kind of had our own etymology with finding ourselves and through the music. And I don't know, you just in the stew, and then, you know, somebody make beats. The beats is natural. You know, you might, I don't know if y'all make music. You know it's natural when you start sliding on the track and it, you know, one take. You're like, wow.
Most definitely.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
So, and that also, not to get ahead of myself, but that brings us to, you know, the projects we started to curate. You know, project I got coming up, Golden Eye. Just about that whole, you know, project was like one take, just off the vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's been up since then, you know. It's a brotherhood from food to hooping, you know, whatever the case might be. Feel like, you know, family. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Yeah. And
That's love right there.
That's a lot of
love.
love.
Love right there.
I know entirely what you mean when that one take, man. When you get in the stew and you're around with your homies, and then you're like, yo, that shit was actually hot. Like, yeah.
One time.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, I've been also there where that record button wasn't on. But hey, you know, Mike's always hot. Oh man, that's great, man. Good to hear. And are you guys all from South Florida?
Yeah.
Oh shit, nice. Broward?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, we got real family here in the building then.
Yes, sir.
Show that.
So one thing I've loved about Broward music is not quite similar to any other kind of music, you know. Do you guys feel like your music developed from that South Florida sound, or did you really just take from other?
I mean, I feel like it's a blend of everybody's personality, everybody's experiences. Like me, I'm all from all over the place. So from the islands, from different states, and then being from here kind of blends it all together with each like element we put in our music. I'm sure everybody else can attest to that as well. Some way, somehow, they got a blend of Broward in them.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Broward County, you know, we adapt, too, for everything else we tap into on a daily basis from the other coast as well. Even in the other side of the world, because we sample everything. So
Yeah, definitely. And you guys mentioned you're all producers. Do each of you produce, or is it more like you lean on like one person more so for their production talent?
Is this mic on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
on it.
had to figure it out.
Tell the people who you are.
Well, I'm Donny Marvo. You know, part of that Field Records, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much, the way that Field came about was really like the three of us, and the producer, Gryffyth, and myself. You know, we were all producers pretty much. I was already kind of like an artist at that point because I had switched from just being a producer to actually being able to start creating my own music and things of that nature. But as soon as we started linking up, you know, we would create beats all the time. We would link up at a hotel. We would just start creating beats. And just anytime we had free time, we would just link up. And then the Brotherhood kind of like came after that. Like Casso already knew Ant, you know what I'm saying? Griff came to Ant. So Ant is sort of like, he's like our connection through everybody. You know what I'm saying? He kind of brings everybody together.
He's like glue.
Yeah, he's like the glue, I would say, definitely. So yeah, like as producers, like it was like us main three, and then, you know, artists, engineers, like we all just started coming together like that.
Wow.
So yeah.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah,
I
I met G playing 2K at the studio.
Really?
Yeah, he beat me in overtime. And
Damn.
and that was that.
Still mad about that?
Yeah, just a little bit. Cause I was hyped. I was like, yo, I was yelling and shit, but it's like he's quiet and he just beat me. I'm like, you know what?
Remember
All
the
right.
teams? Remember the teams?
I had the Mavericks. I had to have you, Luca, because I was trying my hardest. So, yeah.
Well, game of 2K can definitely get heated, man. It's very,
Right.
very memorable.
Just had to take that boy seeing double down side money in 2K.
You got 1 point left. That's crazy.
So,
Yo, yeah.
so yeah, one thing I noticed when it comes to your production is how much you guys focus on old school rap samples and just beats, and how prevalent, like, where do you find these things, man? Because I'm hearing these samples and I'm like, yo, this shit is like low key.
You can go around the room. You got Ant. Everybody dig. Even the artists dig. Because they send us samples and we just go to work from there. But everybody dig for everything. So whoever get their hand on the right beat or whoever get the right sound, and we just go from there. It might be a posse cut. It might be a 2-man squad going on one song. You never know. So really and truly, it's just who caught the right gem at the moment and send it in the group chat or Discord. So it's like everybody working constantly, especially on the production, because that's what kind of fuels a lot of the work that we do. Because beats are always getting made. So
I love that. So there's a very big collaborative aspect to the way
yeah,
you
most
guys
definitely.
work.
Yeah, most definitely.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, even on the production, we got outside sources. We got Messiah, we got King Vader, we got Kenzie. We got multiple people just with production. So whoever's ready to spit is ready to spit at the moment in time that is available. So
Nice. Beats are hot. Okay. So also one thing I noticed is your cover art. All right, who comes up with this cover art, bro? Yeah, cause this shit is hot.
I do a lot of painting. I'm an abstract artist as well.
Love it.
A lot of cover arts are collaborative effort. Like Art Gallery, I had a painting that I thought was shitty.
Okay.
And they literally made it into a cover art.
Wow.
So I could say, yeah, I draft them, craft them, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, it does come to a group effort of who's going to get used for, like, Art Gallery for Casso and then Golden Eye for Beloved. Because same thing with Electric Revival. I had I pulled the canvas off the wood for this painting, and Donnie used it to make a cover art. So it's a big collaborative effort on a daily basis.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty amazing, man.
Yeah.
So you just ripping out canvases and like,
Yeah, bro.
this shit's cover art now.
Yeah.
Like where we're going. Yeah. I love to hear that, man. I love to hear that. So how does this work on a individual level, right? So it sounds like you guys are extremely collaborative. When it comes to an individual level, what's that thought process look like? You know?
Well, it depends. Like for myself, I have a Mind Gems volumes that's been coming out. I'm on number 8 right now, going on 9. 8 just came out yesterday. For myself, I work on that individually. When it comes to like group stuff, I actually put the time and effort to make group posse cuts and make group songs. Other than that, if any of my comrades hear something that they like or along those lines, we talk about it and go from there. But aside from that, you know, I got people buying beats as well. So it's a big flux of production that gets thrown out sometimes to the world. Like I said, on an individual level, Mind Gems is my biggest thing that I push because that's my baby right now. Like I'm going into 10 volumes. So really and truly, like that's my individual thing.
Gotcha.
I'm sure everybody has their own like drops and things they plan themselves, but from me personally, that's what I've been banking on right now individually.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. And how about yourself, B-Love?
Well, I say really touching the community. In addition to engineering and being an artist, I started this expression of self through poetry for real. And oftentimes, I don't know, just from the seeds that was sown on my end, like I used to just drop, you know, random freestyles, you know, on my page. And from that, I had opportunities to open for situations like Session with Greatness and other just, you know, venues where it could be an open mic, something of that nature. And, you know, you start performing and you just have an effect to a degree in which it just leave echoes. And, you know, somebody or the next producer has a show and you left a fingerprint on, you know, the essence. So they hit me up again. And from that, I feel like it just expands the collective consciousness. And I feel like that's a marketing aspect, not only individually, that was of great significance. So when I found the team, it was like, it was already just a further alignment of everything that's going on, you know? So, and that just added on to a point now where it's gonna feel like when we walk on stage, it's powerful. It's like a cipher. It's a unit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a certain feeling. You know what I'm talking about? So
definitely.
Yeah, that feeling.
That feeling.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have any other thoughts on this question?
As far as like individuality?
Yeah, individuality within the
mean,
collective.
As far as individuals, I mean, everybody's aligned in a sense. Like, I met Ant 3 years ago.
Okay.
And everybody that I've met in this room was on a freestyle.
Word.
In some type of like rapping atmosphere.
Okay.
So I didn't know who Ant was. And I had a homie, I'm at his crib freestyling. I didn't know that I'm rapping to Ant's beats for 2 hours straight. I'm just rapping. He's like, yo, come to the studio. And me and Ant been locked in. Donny, I met him at the studio that he told me about, freestyling. Beloved, I met him walking out of a session, and he laid some fire shit. I was like, God damn. We sat and listened to it. I was like, gee. I met Gryffyth. We made a project, Velvet, in 2 days.
Damn.
On my first time meeting him. So it's like individually, everything just makes sense. Like it's a next man up type of atmosphere. It's a team atmosphere. So, you know, you just got to play your role in your position and everything just falls in line.
It's real life.
For real.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't too hard, it ain't too easy, but make it work.
Yeah. Love that, man. Love that.
That's as real as possible.
For sure.
Well, you want to? All right. Well, individually, obviously, you know, I've been producing for a while since like 2014. So, you know, it's been a minute, you know what I mean? Actually trying to get myself, you know, back to it, you know what I mean? Because I took a little break, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get myself adjusted to life, you know, just trying to, you know, grow, really, you know what I'm saying? And just finding myself, you know what I'm saying? So, actually, this support system actually has helped me, I feel, the most in a lot of different ways, you know what I'm saying? So I've just been growing at this point, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, finding myself within the music and, you know, just really feeling that feel, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And getting used to it, you know what I'm saying? And all my brothers, you know, they always champion me every time. So, you know, I know that I always got a team that's always supporting me every time I take a next step, you know what I mean? So, like, you know what I mean? It's, you know, I got a whole bunch of confidence, you know what I'm saying? So this right here is everything I need. Everybody in this room that you see, this team right here, is all the people I need in my life. Well, I got others too. Shout out Vader. Shout out Vader. Shout out Kenzie.
Shout out Vader, yes sir.
I don't want to forget y'all boys. Shout out my Dukes. Don't, what I'm saying? Don't forget family, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Messiah.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Matt Messiah.
But
Shout
yeah,
out-
we got
Iconic.
others in the team, so but yeah, go ahead.
You get
Yeah,
the point.
yeah.
You get the
Get the
point.
point,
You get the
yeah.
point.
It's real powerful.
Yeah. I could say me as an individual, my thing is really making sure that everybody's light is magnified. You feel me? That's my light is my light. You feel me? I'm very confident now. I don't really have to do too much to activate that at this point, really. So I just want to make sure that the collaborative efforts, the vibe, the family vibe, the love that we cultivated at first is always just the main thing. So that's my individual purpose in that field. I feel like personally, like I said, I do a lot. I'm a producer, engineer. Just started tapping into the artistry on a spoken level, so I could do a lot. I know
It's pretty tough on the mic, by the way.
For sure.
Yeah, for real. Don't let it fool you.
Hey, ain't no bounds really. So I know that for myself. So I try to magnify that in my brothers as well, and constantly remind them of who they are. At this point, that's it.
All right, I love that, man. I love that. So it sounds to me like on an individual level, you guys are mostly allowing yourselves to be supported by this collaboration, this team that you guys have formed, right? To uplift yourselves as individuals on top of being a part of this collective.
We always
Yeah,
got.
yeah.
sure.
Because truly, everybody has a skill set that could shine if everybody wanted to be Dolo on a very realistic level. But it wouldn't make sense because we fit so well together. We're like, it's a I don't know how many pieces it is to the puzzle, but we fit so well together and it's so interchangeable that it would kind of be smacking God in his face if you were like, nah, I don't want to lock in. Like it wouldn't make any sense at this point. We've shown each other too much. We've accelerated at such a pace that we know that we couldn't have done by ourselves. So us kind of that sentiment being denigrated it just wouldn't make sense. So it's a lock in that it feels so necessary, but it feels so easy. There might be the ups and downs or whatever the case may be, but it's so easy once we just tap into our purpose in the room and our purpose in life. It's really easy. It's extremely easy. It's kind of like you said, 2 days for a whole project. That's magnificent. Like to the point where we have people asking, where the hell is that? Like how I heard a little snippet, what's going on type vibe. So it's powerful. It's very powerful, and to ignore the power that, not even the power, just the power, because this love that is in the room is very, very powerful. It can move mountains, and I truly believe that. And to ignore that would be stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little
Okay.
shell from the sideline. I gotta say, man, like what this group seems to represent and entail. Like, first of all, just the way you approach me to begin with, you gotta realize I'm nobody, obviously, but still, there's a lot of shitty rapper nobodies around who wanna, have some kind of content. So a lot of people still hit me up. And it's so rare that someone hits me up the way that you hit me up. So instantly I could kind of tell some level of maturity about you. But seeing the way you guys interact with each other and like truly seem to give a fuck, and it seems like what's missing.
Yeah,
in
that's
a
real.
lot of
That's real.
The local culture and music.
1,000%.
Like,
1,000%.
It's a beautiful thing that y'all got. I'm really excited to
That's much
come across
appreciated.
this.
That's much appreciated.
That's real
bro.
love. And to kind of add on what he said real quick, it's a test of testaments, considering I don't know if it's true, but it feel right. You can go fast alone, but farther together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And LeBron can't do it by himself. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. You need teamwork make the dream work. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
That's real life. That's real life.
So you guys have, That Feel Records. Now, do you feel like you will be growing the team at any point? And if this does happen, what does that person have to do to be able to even join this team that you guys have?
This is a question that we've been faced with just a while ago. Really, you want to tap in with that?
Just from an artist perspective, like you just gotta be able to hold your own.
Yeah. Hold the mic. Tell them again. What they gonna have to hold? What they gonna have to hold?
This is not even on like no other stuff. Just from the music perspective, like you just gotta, number one, you gotta respect the music.
Yeah.
You gotta
sir.
respect what you gotta know what you saying. And you know who taught me that? This guy right here.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hey man, I don't know. First off, I respect my brother, man. That's,
Yeah.
hey,
There's a
he
lot of respect in this room, man. So
Yes,
you
sir.
gotta first respect yourself, respect what's going on, and you gotta just be a killer, because everybody in here
Yeah.
is a killer.
Yeah.
Everybody in here is a killer, for real.
love that.
Lyrically, mentally, like on any aspect of life, we some real. This ain't no joke, like for real, no April Fool's joke.
lyrical killers. That's what he
Yes,
is.
sir.
Yeah, like that, yeah, for sure.
But
for sure.
Lyrically assassinate, you know.
yeah, that part of it.
Soul assassins.
Bar is a luxurious prison, so to say. But nah, I feel like you got to be real though.
Yes, sir.
Like be true to yourself
Mm-hmm.
and just reflecting the king. I don't know. For me, it gotta just. It's not something you can put in words for real.
It's a sensation. You gotta feel that feel.
Yeah, it gotta be kind of like
Yeah.
something that you're imbued with that feels as if it's bigger than you. Because your vision gotta speak louder than your words.
1000%.
So, if the vision is there, if the love is there, and the intent, I feel like you can speak enough so that way you'll be heard by the right ears
Okay.
for sure.
I can see that. Definitely.
Yeah, just to piggyback on Be Love, that's the intent is very important. Realistically, like, and this what Castle said, if you ain't got no self, know thyself, it's hard to like be in a group.
Yeah.
Even if you're still a work in progress like everybody is, it's still at the end of the day you have to know yourself.
You're gonna get challenged to grow. If you're not down for that, it's gonna be real tough for you to be around. You're gonna be challenged to grow. You're gonna be put in situations where you have to mentally, spiritually be on point, and then that has to reflect in your work.
Yeah.
It's the work is a reflection of how fast we could work, how elegantly we could work, how this man Griff could pump out some outer world stuff in like 5 minutes. Like when you see stuff like that, you're like. It's like, bro, if you're not working at that pace, or if you can't accelerate to that pace and accommodate yourself to the pace of everybody around you, then you're gonna get left behind.
Yeah, and
You
just
gonna
a
get
little
left behind, all
transparency. Even myself, like I can be Batman, but when you have people around you that give you ultimate love, you can't negate that, especially on a expertise level, like Castle, Donny, B Love, even Ant, newcomer rapper to my knowledge.
It don't sound
Everybody
like
has a skill set that you can learn from, or you can get even a taste from, because once you get hit with that feel, it's kind of hard to like forget that period. Like even myself, I start to like right now, I start to rap a little bit, because just being around spitters like I'm around right now, it's very hard to not want to express yourself.
exactly.
Having something to say is a beauty. Being able to express yourself is a beautiful thing. I learned that a lot from Donny and Be Love, because Be Love expresses himself in a very intricate way that blows my mind every single time, especially during a performance, because it's something I don't see every day, especially local performances. And being able to shine a light on ourselves and getting the opportunities, especially being here on Minds Wild right now, is a blessing. So realistically, thank y'all, and just being able to express ourselves individually and as a group is a blessing.
You already know, man.
I got a question for y'all.
Tell me.
Well, first off, what made y'all come up with the name Minds Wide? That's tough to me.
That's a good one.
I was on shrooms at the time.
Oh,
Your mind was wider than a mug. Yeah. Pupils too, man.
No, but if you want a real answer, it's trapdoors for my ego. It's the same reason my slogan is no yes man. I want people to be able to call me out on losing control of my ego. So if I name it that, then you have to call me out on it.
Yeah.
As soon as my mind's not open, you got to be like, Luke,
What's going on?
What's your company called?
Yeah, real life. Real life. Isn't it supposed to be aligned with your life? Isn't it supposed to line you up? Like, you better pay attention. That's the whole thing with that feel. It's like if you coming in and you can't have everybody in the room bobbing their head. You can't have everybody in the room really locked into the moment of you just, expressing yourself for real. Then it's not that feel. It's not even like to denigrate nobody or look down on nobody. It's just, if I don't feel it, I can't get near it. That's just really what it is.
Yeah, and that's the truth, man. And I think a big reason also we kind of live to that testament is with the events we've had here in the past. we've had open mics, and I think sticking to that minds wide open ideology is like, when you come in here, just be ready for anything. Like, just come with an open mind. Come with the openness in your soul for that creativity.
Real life.
You get me? You can't come closed-minded thinking one type of way, because you're going to get turned away pretty easily. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
You're going to get challenged, and
Yeah.
some people don't like that shit. Their ego gets checked, and they're like, nah, I can't do it. All right. You're not minds wide. It's okay. Like, it's all good.
Hey, we on the same time. I tell you that. We on the same exact time.
So, one thing, beloved, you mentioned that spoken word kind of played a big role into your art. Could you tell me a little bit more about that?
I guess I'll just give you the etymology then. It kind of started in high school, around like 10th grade or so. I had a history teacher. She used to, every Friday, used to have to write a poem. And I mean, sometimes I'd be like, I might not write the poem, but I'd be in class like, oh, man. So around that same time, I see the topic, and I'd be like, all right, let me write something. So I write something, go up there and do it, and they'd be like, wow.
He's
And,
gifted.
Right. And I did in like 5-10 minutes, and mess around and get like not an A, but like a high A, like an 89 or something. You'd be like, so I was like,
Like, I saw you just writing that. I can't give you a
So
full
actually-
95. No.
no, what I'm saying, like, I actually tried. So it ended up getting to that point where, I was learning about myself and kind of myself, people that was around me, my reflections, and just my people, another word for that. And I don't know, like, it was a bigger voice inside of me that felt like there was something to say. Yeah, and I don't know, man. I'm born on the 7th, man, so it's always something for me to say,
Yeah.
Yeah, so from that feedback, once you kind of start, you kind of see what's going on. Like, people, like, the world become your mirror. You start to look at yourself and open up certain doors that you don't feel comfortable walking back out of anymore.
Yeah.
Especially if you have this vision or you see something and you're the only person that's seeing it. So it's basically being the change you want to see. It kind of matured into that. And then the rest is our story.
Love that. And for any of you guys, have you had another moment or moment of creativity, like maybe it was spoken word, maybe it was a film, like something that really made you want to be like, I'm going to dig into this more?
You sat up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you were ready, man. You were ready.
Yeah, I got me. Yeah. When I was a kid, my family's from the Virgin Islands, so I lived on St. Thomas. My dad sent me to a band camp when I was like, I want to say like 9. It was either between 9 and 12. I had to carry a amp, heavy ass amp and a bass guitar every day to this camp. And I was the only person in this class learning the bass. They had like 2 others learning the flute, 2 others learning the guitar, and everybody like drums and shit. But I was the only person learning the bass, and I guess like that discipline from my teacher, because she was very strict.
Word.
She used to have my like thumbs fucked up from just like stringing like all day. And then having that discipline from doing that, learning grooves at a very young age subconsciously, I guess like brought it out now, because like everything I do is probably bass driven and drum driven. But yeah, that was a big impact on my life when I sit back and think about it. Cause I'm like, if I didn't go to that band camp, I probably wouldn't have the consciousness to do all the things I do now.
Definitely.
On production and things of that nature.
Mind Gems 1 through 8 on our Bandcamp right now.
Please check that out.
1 through
Mind
8.
Gems.
It's on Bandcamp. I don't know if you heard him say it's
story.
Bandcamp.
5-6 tracks each one. Tap it in.
So what was your question again? I'm sorry.
So yeah, if you had a moment in your time, whether it was a spoken word or a film or carrying an amp and a bass,
that
your whole
sparked
childhood,
that sparked me to be
that
a rapper.
spark, you're like, yo, I'm gonna dig deeper into this talent.
Like an inspirational moment.
Yeah.
The greatest sounds.
I mean, what got me into rapping really was I was the only child until my little brother was born, until like middle school. So I was like 06. But I had a big cousin that I looked up to. His name was, we call him Lil D. And my family's from New York. My family's also from the islands as well. I'm Jamaican and Bajan and Vincentian and all that good stuff.
Gotcha.
So, you know, summertime after school would get out from kindergarten, I'll say to probably like 8th grade, I got shipped to the islands for the whole summer. So
Right.
that perspective really kind of changed my outlook. In a sense, it kind of kept me grounded from where I come from. So my grandfather, he was a jazz musician as well. So that's why the sound that I have and like beat selection is so like very, very like particular on the type of music that I listen to and the type of beats that I want to rap over or the sound. That's why like when I hear these guys' beats, it's like this makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it just aligned. Like who else? I've been rapping for how long before I met these guys, and nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't come across this sound. And then, you know what I'm saying, you come around here and you around this shit every day.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. So, but back to my cousin that got me rapping, he used to battle rap. But that's what got me into freestyling.
Okay.
So, like, I'll freestyle before I would even write a song or anything. Like, I could freestyle like nothing. But that was only because I was too young to get into the battle raps. So, like, before he would go and after, he would spit his, you know, his little verses to me, and then I spent a summer with him, and he like gave me a book. He's like, every day write in this book, right to the end of this book. I don't care if you mess up, if you misspell a word, just keep writing. And then when I come home and when I come and rap to you, I want you to just rap back whatever you figured out. I was like 9, so I'm just school, you know, just random shit. Just stupid. I'm gonna have a bit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm 9. I don't even got a license yet, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. But it sounded good. So like now when I freestyle, I just rap with that intentfulness of like just keep going. It don't matter if you mess up, like you just gotta keep it going. Like it don't matter what it is. So I feel like, you know, similar with Gryffyth, like that structure, you know what I'm saying? Now that you have a passion that you follow, because I also play basketball as well. Like
Word.
Collegiate level, everything. So that didn't work out. I treat this essentially like basketball. Like you got to put your reps in to really be the best that you can be in anything. You know, as cliche as it sounds, it's the truth.
Yeah.
It really is. And now that we have a hub and a dungeon, like being around that, some days I don't even rap, but just being around the inspiration of watching Gryffyth cook a beat, Ant cook a beat, Beloved come in there, meditate, go crazy on something. Donny just come out of nowhere, hey, put this on there, and then now a song.
I got a hook.
I would see Donny just pop up at the door like, I got something for that, and it's fire.
You
So
thought he was learning
just
Spanish?
You're so inclined, like Ant said, like you better come with it or don't come at all. Like you gonna get checked for real. So
It's the energy that's gonna
It's
check
just
you. We don't
good
even gotta
energy,
say.
man.
We don't even gotta
Love
say
that.
nothing.
Yo, I gotta, since the mic just got passed to Marvo, I gotta ask real quick. We never met, right?
I don't think so.
But we've definitely, you were on Florida Vibe Directory before it was a show.
that's crazy.
I'm pretty sure we had like one or
Dun,
two
dun,
Donny
dun.
Marvo songs on the
Yeah.
Florida Vibe Directory.
It's a vibe coming soon.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Okay.
That's
you
pretty
gotta
dope.
show me.
That's pretty dope.
For
I'll
sure.
bet.
Because
Yeah.
I can't remember.
That's beautiful.
Yo, that's actually really dope. I wonder what he's gonna pull up.
I'm wondering too.
No, gassery. It's all gassery. Yeah.
You gonna be like, oh shit.
Real talk. I'm gonna be like, oh crap.
So this is what
Yeah,
the
Little Jet
original
song.
Somewhere.
Minds Wide Open. This is how it all began. It was just SoundCloud
okay.
playlists right here. You see?
I see.
We
I
would
see.
just
They got
source.
cool people on there.
Yeah,
Shout out cool
People's
people.
definitely
Yeah, we
there.
just source.
He cool.
local
Shout out cool
artists.
people.
Yeah, he cool.
Shout out cool people.
Yeah, he's dope. He's dope.
Yeah, he's really dope.
He got a jumper too.
Some cool
You-
vibes.
Yo, he got a jumper and a freestyle.
You seen his jumper?
Yeah, that boy got a
freestyle?
jumper. Yeah, I have.
Have
Yeah.
you seen him play basketball and have you heard him freestyle? Cool people is not to be fucked with.
Nah, I've seen him perform. He's dope.
No, his performance energy is crazy. But also, I kind of said that to say we like to freestyle here a lot. So, based off what you just said, this might be.
Someone
I had a feeling with how that mic was
Scenarios.
looking. Yeah, I had a
Right,
feeling.
right,
I had a feeling.
right. Yeah. I guess so. While he's looking for that, I'll just tell you
Tell me.
how I
You got that inspiration.
got
man.
this. So actually, my grandfather, he used to be a DJ. Oh, okay. Oh, he got bluffing on there. I didn't even know.
Yo, you
I
got-
didn't-
Whoa, Don.
Yo,
Whoa.
where was this?
Marvo, and you're listening to the Florida Vibe.
Yeah. Hey.
That's crazy, yo.
Donny Marvo and his motherfucker, yes sir.
Wow. Yo,
Yeah.
that's tough.
And then it goes into bluffing.
It goes into bluffing. Yo,
I've known your name for a long time.
That's love.
that's wild.
That's
I've known
love.
your name for a long time. Years I've known your name.
That's crazy to me. You know what I mean? That's really crazy. Like I'm really grateful too. Like this is like full circle.
Yeah,
of course.
that's
yeah,
love.
yeah, of course. Yeah. But like I was saying, yeah. This is like my mind is like
Fuck me up.
I'm crazy. It's crazy. It's definitely fucked me up. But I was gonna say, well, yeah, like my grandfather, he used to be a DJ back in the day, and he has like so much vinyl. Like his vinyl collection was crazy. I'm talking about, this is 70s.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? And he was always he was like a big DJ. He was back in Ohio, you know what I'm saying? So this is like a whole different time. You know what I'm saying? And I got really inspired by like all his, his collection of vinyl. And, I would, when I started out, making beats and stuff like that, he didn't need them anymore. So, he gave it all to me, like his whole collection. You know what I mean? So that's what really kind of got me like on the journey of production and, really like trying to tap in with myself with the beats. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, I get inspired by like Pharrell, Timbaland, Dre, you know what I'm saying? People like that, obviously. You know what I mean? And then I think the pen came a little later for me. You know what I'm saying? But So soon as I like really started to try to find myself as an artist, that's when it all came full circle. That's when the whole 360 came. That was, I think that was like 2017. You know what I'm saying? When I really started, 2016, I should say. That's when everything, started to come together full circle. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, I could say myself. I really started producing because I wanted to find a way to express myself without talking to people. Yeah, I don't really like putting too much of my pressure on people's head because my pressure could be kind of different if I really express myself how I truly feel in the moment. So I try to really use the music as like as an outlet for that, so I could just have my normal face on and not feel like I'm hiding some shit. So that's really where it started, and then I ended up being able to curate the sound kind of based around what I was hearing when I grew up, what my mom was just playing around me. Like, my mom loves old school hip hop, old school R&B, to the point where you could pull up at my house at any time and there really is going to be her favorite songs playing, and you gonna step in, you gonna be like, it's a vibe, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is I'm gonna be like, this is a normal day, my boy. It might be the same exact song if you come at the same time tomorrow. Like it's like that. My mom really enjoys the music like that, so that's definitely one of the main inspirations. She always says like she'll never ever let me live it down. Like when I was in her stomach, it was just straight Method Man, like straight Wu-Tang being played to her stomach to me. So for it to come full circle like this is kind of it's wild. She hears my stuff now and she's catching a groove to it like she catches a groove to everything else. I look at it, I'm like, man, I didn't accomplish everything I need to accomplish with music. Everything else is just fun, for real. Everything else is just fun. Hey, nobody can tell me nothing. I got all the confidence in the world just based off that. So yeah, man, I'll continue to express myself till I can't really, till the fingers fall off, and I'm probably figure out how to use my toes with the shit. So it is what it is.
Love that, man. Love that. So when it comes to performing live, right, when you got concerts, you guys are out here. I feel like live events are finally coming back.
Yeah.
Right? They are making a comeback.
And we need all that.
So what does that look like for you all? Do you guys all hop on stage? Do you individually one by one hop on stage? What does that look like?
I mean, I got a performance tomorrow. But it's poetry. But I don't know. I perform a lot. I mean, I feel like I don't know about that. We really putting it together right now.
Okay.
It's really about who gets the opportunity, for real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's
we
really
really
finding
starting to
an
drop
opportunity.
the collective take like cuts. So it's like we really also recently just had a performance with myself and Don and myself. So I feel like that's coming together because we really, this time around, it's a lot of motion, it's a lot of drops, it's a lot of collaborate drops, So I'm gonna let them speak on, how they feel about what's coming, which is the inevitable.
All right.
You got that, girl?
I mean, realistically, we like G just said, we had Donny Marvo and Beloved just perform Other Side. It was a beautiful performance. They handle their business every single time.
Out on
Beloved
all
performs a
platforms.
lot. Chris has been starting to perform. Everybody's getting their feet in the water again in terms of performing because of COVID and stuff like that. So we have a very special announcement coming soon in terms of performances. Myself, Donny, Beloved, Castle. So we're all going to be having a good announcement coming soon for that. But for myself individually, I want to start performing to get producers alike because I see a lot of rappers performing no producer sets. And I feel like that can change the game in terms of local performances for producers because they need just as amount of light as anybody else on stage or in any musical situation. So, yeah, I feel like I could be a catalyst for that myself because I have a plethora of sounds and beats that could be perfect for performances in any audio situation, video situation that goes along with any performance. So that's how I feel about that. That feel coming with a lot of performances in the near future. And like I said, we do have a big announcement coming, so be prepared for that.
Be ready.
Yeah.
Yes,
Stay on your toes.
What's the announcement? I don't even know the announcement.
I was just about to ask. What did they
Hold that down. Hold that down. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. Hold that down. Y'all capped out. Hold on. But like shout out to Vader. Shout out to AP. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They said I'm the glue. That's really, if you look at the Venn diagram of everybody, like Alex is truly at the middle of it. Vader is truly at the middle of it. So hold him in high reverence all the time because of that. And, he was able to engineer a little situation. So we gonna be able to talk about that soon. But really the main agenda as far as being able to present ourselves appropriately, we looking at a lot of these, just trying to get our feet wet as far as looking at a lot of these open mic situations to where, if it's a crowd that we believe, might not know about us, we'll go and step in, do our little thing, might play a little banger, 2, 3, 4, 5. But, at this point it is being looked at more as which individuals are going to be expressing themselves at that moment. It's going to morph into, are you going to include the whole that feel in your movement, in your performance? That's really going to be the criteria. And at the end of the day, it's going to turn into us crafting our own events and being able to, have that spot for ourselves, have our spot for in-house stuff, but then be able to spread that light as well. So, I like to think 3 steps ahead. You feel me? That's really where everything is gonna actually end up. For the moment, we're gonna get everybody as acclimated as possible on, just bringing who the vibe of the area might fit, whatever the case may be. Like that's how we moving at this point. But it's evolving. It's evolving on a daily basis. So y'all gonna see it.
That's good to hear. That sounds perfect. Now it sounds like you all got you got cover art. You got the lyrics. You got the lyrics
Yes,
and the
sir.
beats.
Yes, sir.
How about when it comes to videos? You guys been doing videos or videography at all?
That's a very, very poignant question. Right now we looking at really expanding in that area because I feel like this is something that all of us really have in our mind. People could hear us until we're blue in the face. People got to see it. People got to be able to connect with it in that manner. So we've always been down with the abstract art. We've always been down with those type of visuals, but it is evolving into a situation where the faces of the collective are going to be more of the light. So that's coming. All of that's coming.
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out FM Pics.
Yes, sir. Yes,
James.
sir. Mm-hmm.
He's become our photographer, and he does his thing. Chris Castle has videos out from playing nights and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
So
Donny
I do a lot of video edits of like nostalgic shit I like all the time, like old movies and stuff like that. So just dropped one called Lovers Skate at Cascade about the movie ATL. So that was a pretty good experience for myself because I actually drove past that one day and I was like, wow, like it's actually real. So it isn't just a movie set somebody made. So like, yeah, I do a lot of video edits. I want to get into a lot of like visual, like I said, performances and things of that nature. Studio spaces. So any photographers or videographers or even creative directors that's looking to tap in, that feels ready, and even myself and everybody around me. So
Looks like we're gonna have to get you guys to that networking event.
Yeah,
ASAP.
we there, and we also got Soul Crack visuals out by Beloved right now. So we do have our visuals, we do have our our face to put to all the music and all the tones and things of that nature that you're feeling. But we elevating in that standpoint. Definitely gonna elevate in that standpoint. You about to say something?
Oh no, I was just gonna shout out my video guy Kenny.
Yeah,
That's
shout
most of
out
my
Tranquil.
videos. X Tranquil
X Tranquil.
on Instagram, Twitter.
God body.
That's a God
And
body.
I might got something dropping soon.
God body.
Shout out to Dom J Visuals.
God body.
Yeah, we might drop a little video, little something on the side. You feel me?
Yeah.
Gotta feed the people. You feel me?
Shout out Bree Macho.
Yeah, shout out
She
Bree.
did my
That's-
first
That's the
photo shoot.
photographer right
Same, yeah, she did the same for me, man. She got all of us right.
Shout out Bree Macho.
Yes, Bree Macho. She got my boy Beloved right. Got my boy Gryffyth right, looking like God.
there. And for the photography.
And as far as visuals, I mean, sometimes we have like a camcorder.
Okay.
So sometimes we'll shoot our own videos as
Electric
well.
Revival out
So
now.
shout out Electrical Revival. Y'all can check that out. YouTube, everywhere.
Yes, sir.
Content's content. So yeah, y'all check that out too. So I mean, yeah, sometimes we shoot our own, but obviously, shout out FN Pix because he's really came in clutch these past few weeks, just coming to the stew. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we have a lot more coming. So yeah.
It's good to hear. It's great to hear, actually. So, what do you guys feel is next for That Feel Records? Where do you see yourself taking the collective? Where do you envision this to evolve into?
Me personally, like I said, I think plenty of steps ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. That Feel Records is gonna be one of the best independent labels to ever come out of the United States of America. It's not about Florida. At a certain point, we're on the Florida Vibe directory. Of course, we want to make sure that home base is taken care of and home base really enjoys what we push out. But I truly feel because the agenda is not self-serving, because we really are out here trying to promote tones that are healing in nature and will really be able to uplift the collective conscious, we're going to be one of the most outstanding labels to ever be put together. I really and truly see that, and I'm going to see it through. I'm going to make sure my dogs see it through, and we never fold it. We're going to see that through.
Yeah, go ahead, G.
I see movies, man. You feel me?
Okay.
I know a lot of production teams, FNO Productions,
One time.
Chivalry Productions. I know a lot directors, screenwriters, and even journalism. I know a lot of journalism. So a lot of things gonna continue to articulate where, other than us throwing our own venues, which is in the future as well, big venues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's an inspiration. It's a movement. Like I said, it's bigger than the individuals. Yeah. So, video games, man. I feel like
Everything.
Yeah.
We gonna touch on
Everything.
Yeah.
Really and truly, like Ann said, probably the biggest independent powerhouse in Florida, United States, worldwide. That feels for the children. Shout out Wu-Tang. It's for everybody. It's for your grandma. It's for your moms. It's for your pops. It's for your little brother that needs some guidance. It's for everybody. And we're trying to show the world, especially hip hop, that brotherhood is real. A lot of people fold over like bullshit, miscommunication, misconstruction, lack of communication. We're trying to lead by example, especially as myself. I hold myself to a high standard as a businessman, as a producer, as a musician, as a friend. So realistically, I try to lead by example. I have a lot of brothers around me. I have brothers myself. But when you have an extension that's not your blood, that you can call your brother, it's very deep and spiritual to myself. So we're building something that can change.
Will change.
Yeah, thank you, G.
Will change.
And it can show people that there's actually a light in a lot of darkness that we see every day.
Yeah.
So with all that being said, it's that feel. So
Yeah.
realistically, I get on board before the train take off.
Train take off, you're gonna be able to hear about it.
Train do
You're gonna
take
be able
off,
to hear
man.
about it. You're gonna be able to feel it
Got
still.
a lot of breadcrumb trails y'all could pick up and catch up to.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
Cool, man. All right. So it sounds like y'all got a plan. You definitely got the talent and the action to make it happen. It's the collective is growing and success. It's thriving. And I love to see this. It's, in my opinion, rare.
Does that make this not so rapid fire time?
It does. Oh yeah. We got some other little gem questions for you guys, so the
Word.
people out here can get to know you a little better.
Word.
So, these are the rapid, not so rapid fire questions. All right. So feel free to answer however you want.
Yeah.
Take your time, do whatever. But it's just so that the people can get to know you a little better. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, to prepare. It's a little too long.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
real
the
life,
questions.
real life,
Questions
real life,
is
real life.
whatever. But the answers, they can get a little wild sometimes.
It's on us.
all you.
Yeah.
Live, don't forget.
Yeah. Don't catch a case. All right. So,
Not gonna tell 'em about
number
the
one. What's the most reckless thing you've done as a teenager?
You doing one of these?
There's some shit where it's like, hey, if your mama watching, she's gonna beat you in retrospect.
Sorry, bro. I got that chancleta coming at me anyway, so you might as well.
Shit. Teenager?
Who gonna open that one up?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. It's trying to be a grown ass man when you a kid. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Trying to be grown. Like, I was raised to be like very responsible. So as a growing up, I'd probably do some like older people stuff that I wasn't supposed to do. Like, I remember one time like I got in trouble playing with guns, and like when you're a kid, that's crazy as hell.
Yeah.
So like, I can honestly say that's some crazy shit. I mean, another big thing would probably be playing in like the ocean when I'm not supposed to. Like that's dangerous as hell.
I would
To my
have
people.
ended with the guns and started with the ocean.
But aside from that, as a teenager,
Hey, that's when you thinking on one level that
I mean-
ocean take your life quicker than
yeah, bro. Like, I had a good head on my shoulders, but you know, everybody do little stupid stuff here and there, so that's about it.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I don't know. Like, my mom really beat my ass a lot. For real. So, I don't know. That fear was instilled in me. I guess the wildest thing I ever did, I heard you say you got like a chancleta?
Chancleta, yeah. It's a sandal,
My
bro.
grandma's a Bajan woman, and she's like real stern. So, like, these scars I have on my forehead, that was probably like the wildest thing. I told her, like, shut up or something.
Word.
She took the shoe off. Whoosh, one motion.
What'd you say to me? Well, bam.
Caught me right on the forehead. But like, I guess as far as like wild, it was probably like getting out of line with my peoples. That's about it. Cause I was always raised to never do no stupid shit. So I never felt inclined to go out and do stupid shit. Cause I know if I did the stupid shit, I gotta come home. And I live with my grandparents too. So not only do I get an ass whooping from my mom, my grandma get home. I gotta get, hey, this is what Christian did today. Ass whoop.
Yeah.
Grandpa, he the last one to come home. Ass whoop. So, that's 3
Damn,
ass
man.
whoopings.
They were tag teaming
Yeah,
you,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? You get 3 ass whoopings. Now it's like,
You done?
I don't even think it's worth it going out there being wild. So, yeah, it ain't worth it.
Redundancy is the key to parenting, it sounds like.
Yeah.
For sure. Thank you, Mom.
I really can't say right now. I was trying to think of like on the top of my head.
But
I
I, say,
can't really.
I still think I'm getting away with the most reckless thing I did as a
Yeah.
teenager, fam. I might have to keep that on the
What about you, beloved?
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, I was the only child. You feel me? So, I mean, I had a car in 9th grade. You feel me? So, man, it wasn't a party. You feel me? Doing out a little too late. Driving too fast sometimes. You was young. You was off the influence. Feeling like you in Fast and Furious and trying to
Fucking with Vin Diesel out here.
right.
Family.
When you driving a Nissan. Thought you had a
You say you
Corvette.
definitely still don't drive like that, though?
Yeah.
Just asking.
The corners get bent.
Sometimes you got somewhere to be from A to B. Gotta get there, So, hey, gotta be young and live dangerous a little bit sometimes.
Man, see what
Can't have no regrets, But
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I ain't really did nothing too out the box that I feel like it's public. I can't.
That's
lie to you.
this is what I'm saying. It's like
With these mics cut off, I can tell you the wild.
yeah, I'ma let that one sit down. It's that feel. I don't got too much for that one.
All right.
Next question.
So,
I got too much for
next
that
question.
one. Yeah.
What did you want to be growing up besides a rapper
Oh.
or an audio engineer?
I'll definitely was supposed to be the first black president. All right.
Why's that one?
All right.
Because Barack Obama came in
Obama
there
beat
half
you
and
to it,
half,
bro.
and he fucked me up.
Hey, it's still possible though. It's still possible.
It's
for
still,
Ant.
hey, I was raised
I mean, are
certain.
you whole? You could be the first whole black president.
I got Jamaican on both sides. My dad don't look like it, but yeah, he is
You're
though.
the first real black president.
Yeah, real life. You let me know Barry Sotero. No, but yeah, I'm gonna be real. That's in my head I was supposed to be a pediatrician and the president of the United States of America, and then I took biodiversity and I was like, probably not. And yeah, so and then like I said, Barack came and did his thing, had Michelle in the White House and all that stuff. My president is black. My Lambo is blue. To this day. So yeah, that really messed up all that. So at that point, I was like, dang, what do I really like? So I like basketball and music, and I'm kind of short. I can still ball on y'all, but kind of short. But so I decided the music was gonna be, where I put my soul.
Park, 8 a.m.
Oh yeah. If y'all got runs, we have Flamingo Park on Sundays. I will show you.
Already know.
I thought I was gonna be a mechanic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All my uncles was mechanics.
Man, you guys are really living
when
the
you
Fast and
island,
Furious
all your
life.
uncles is DU. Everybody's DIU. What is it? DIY
DIY,
now? Do it yourself?
yeah.
They've been doing that.
Yeah,
man.
for real,
That's
yeah.
been happening.
I'll
Everybody I
take
knew
this
was
whole
a
car
mechanic.
apart right
But I
now.
was like, what? Then I had to change my first tire. I was like, nah, this ain't it. I'm on the turnpike, broke down, had to change that tire. I said, man. Nah,
Supposed to do this for everybody?
yeah, this I gotta do.
I don't even want to do it for myself.
Oh, hell nah, this ain't it. I'm cool. I'll rap. That's it. I rap and play basketball. That's it.
Love it.
So I wanted to be an architect. I ain't gonna lie. I used to draw buildings a lot in high school, all type of shit like that. I used to draw way too much for my own good. Other than that, probably like something in horticulture, like dealing with plants or something like that. When I'm in college, I took biology, so that really like
horticulture.
yeah, horticulture.
I thought you said
I heard
horror culture.
horror.
Yeah, I was like, you
Yeah.
want to do
I
film
meant-
scores
I meant
for
like-
horror
I was
films?
talking too
Scary.
fast.
Yeah.
My fault.
I'm about to say,
Horticulture.
what can you pull from yourself, Griff?
Yeah, my dad, he owns a landscaping business, and I've been doing that with him since I was a kid. And I guess a businessman at the end of the day, because that's what I was raised to see a lot. So yeah, architect at the end of the day. Yeah.
Okay.
For me, when I was young, I mean, I was always into like, I guess theater. So I was like a thespian, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So high school, I was, acting, stuff like that. It
Who's
was
your
cool.
favorite actor?
Shoot. Well, that's crazy. I mean, I would say Denzel. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
hell yeah,
Like
yeah.
Denzel Washington is probably the
Oh, you
best.
said
Nobody
that.
could be mad at that.
Yeah.
Oh, Martin
So-
Lawrence wanted to. That was
So,
funny.
yeah.
That was fool.
So, pretty much, that was it.
All right.
That was fool.
Beloved.
Man, I don't even know, but I know I want to do something regular. I know I do a lot of different things, like, but what I feel like looking now in retrospect, either something to doing with psychology or philanthropy. I don't know. I can give good advice, or making video games. It'd be about the children for real. Considering that's why I spend a lot of my days growing up, bro. To be transparent, yeah, and I feel what he said about being in movies, because at some point I watched a lot of movies too, so you kind of grow up like that. But then music was also a big thing for me. My pops, he cut his hair off. Think he was Tupac. So I kind of always had but I don't know. I'm not the only person in my family that make music. I don't know. I feel like it's some echoes. I hear stories, but
Word.
I haven't really met them. Everybody was very church oriented.
Word.
I grew up in church and playing the keys.
Mm-hmm.
I could say that. I knew it was gonna be something that I enjoyed to do, and there's a lot of things that I enjoy to do. I even like food and plan on doing like something like a food truck at some point in the future. So I feel like it's still a lot of room for you to ever expand, because I also heard they say what they say, a master of one or a master of many is always better than a master of one. So yeah, so I feel like we ever evolving. But that's me though. It had to be something dealing with maybe like a marriage counselor. You feel
Okay.
me? Something like that.
And boy,
All right,
and boy,
there,
I
you
can
got, like,
show you how to be
ready,
loved.
bro. You
I can
ready.
show you how to be loved.
Showing people the love. I love that.
Mhm.
All right. So, this was a good one. What is your most fond childhood memory?
Mm.
Only one.
Whatever.
All right.
You can tell the people what you think they want. You want them to
What you
hear.
mean only one? There's 5 of y'all. Of course, only one.
Yeah, you gotta. I gotta comb through everything. I just had some memories activated today that now I gotta deal with that. I would say truly one of my favorite childhood memories. I'm like, my family's really family oriented, so it would be like really the holidays, man. The holidays as a kid was really probably some of the best days, and it wasn't really about the gifts. It was literally just, it's so much love around, yo. Like that's I'm so fond of that. Like that is I mean, gee, I'm so fond of that, dog. Like that's really, it's lighting a fire under me right now thinking about how much laughs and just good times and nothing negative. That is the craziest thing to me when I think about it now. Like, it's years and years and years of just beautiful memories. Being with the family on Christmas, Thanksgiving, all this stuff is stuff that, the days don't mean that much to me right now, but I'm glad that congregation can still happen. And now it's extension. Now you get to, build your own soul family. So I plan on continuing that, you feel me? So I say all the holidays as a kid and just being able to be around love. Yep.
Yeah, man, I could feel the same way. Like, I used to travel to St. Thomas probably every summer. So, like, just being around my family, my St. Thomian family, well, both sides from St. Thomas, but still, that side, that's my father's side. It was never any complications. I never felt out of place. I never felt like this was weird. And it was just genuine love, like, through and through. They were real family-oriented. We used to go to church together. After church, we would go hang out all together at the beach, swim, snorkel, fish, do whatever. Nice. Shout out my dad. Shout out my family over there. Shit, shout out St. Thomas. Because, like, that shaped me into the man I am today, from discipline to culture to responsibility to just, like, being a chameleon. Because once you're from somewhere like that, you could blend anywhere. Like, you can go anywhere and try to blend in, because that's a big melting pot. So realistically, like, yeah, it's just pure family-based things. 'Cause that's why I body with everybody here. Like, once you square that away, everything else becomes easy.
Yep.
I mean, everybody has their own interpersonal things that, are them. But realistically, once you build it off that foundation, everything just blends so well. Yeah, it's like a smoothie. Like, it just
One time
It's
from
like
the
a
side,
smoothie.
one time from the side, one time for Jamaica herbal. One time you gotta push
Yes,
that. You gotta push that. Good
South,
gas for your
South,
soul.
man.
Damn. I guess I'll just be the cliche one too. Like, I'll jump online, like, cause as I'm thinking for real, like, that's a lot of memories to really think about. But, like, I guess having, I can call it a luxury actually, of being able to, you get out of school June 5th, and from June 7th, you
the date.
shipped off to the islands
that is
until
real life.
the week before you start school back in America.
Oh wow.
Man.
Come back, you barely
And
talk
then,
English.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting American schooling, but when I'm over there, I'm also getting that island schooling. I'm also getting treated like that island, like I'm a citizen there. So you get that structure at a very, very young age. It's like Griff said, like you're given a responsibility as a youngin'. So now as you older, you wiser, you just see certain things. It's like you've already been built for this. You feel me? So it's easy to maneuver through the madness, the chaos, everything that's happening right now. You can really just kind of dissect it because, damn, I seen that when I was 6.
Yeah.
See some wild shit. I'm 27 now, so when I see some shit like that, it's like, oh man, that's nothing. Like I can get through that.
Yeah.
So those memories of just like being on an island and cold showers, you know what I'm saying? You don't have an option. Like, you're gonna get whatever's given in
that's
that
real
shower.
life.
My family over there in St. Vincent, I'll be out there for I guess 3 weeks. The first week is Barbados, second week St. Vincent, the last week, the first half of the week I'll be in St. Vincent. Then the last week, the last half of that week, I'll be back in Barbados, and then I'm back here. So having that all the way up until my senior year of high school, actually, before I went to college, I was in Barbados, St. Vincent, doing all that shit.
Shit.
So having those memories of all those years, I'll probably, besides like the AAU circuit of playing basketball and all that cool shit, but like really growing up and getting the structure and seeing what life is really like outside of what you see on a day-to-day basis here, that's like you can't really.
It's an expansion at that
that's
point.
an expansion of your mind and just
Your
your
mind's
is
wide.
open.
Yeah.
So it's like it's open in a good way though.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're
yeah.
exposed to something that people probably try to hide from their children.
One could almost say mine's wide open.
Yeah, so that feel
sir.
we've had that feel since we was youngest, for real, for real.
Yeah.
All right.
Now we adults. Now it just makes sense. Everything in this room makes sense when it comes to us.
I love that. I
Sure.
love that.
I like that question.
That's a good question. That really like lit a fire.
Really just tapped in on some shit that I forgot about.
Yeah.
Yeah. No doubt about it. Beloved?
Oh, for sure. Man, I don't know. I got Caribbean in me. It ain't been brought to my attention yet. But I be surrounded by, you feel me, my beautiful black people. But to tap in on my memory a little bit, man, coming out the Boondocks, if it wasn't, I don't know how far back you want me to go, but I used to appreciate the little things, man. Like just being able to have I don't know, I feel like everybody kind of had it, 1, 2 friends, or y'all had y'all bikes, you feel me? And you get the little water bottle, you used to put it in the spikes, you feel me? You feel me? I used to be gone, you know what I'm talking about? But nah, for real, I'm talking about up early in the AM, soon as the sun rise to, street lights come on, OG trip after that. So it used to just be outside to, I don't know, when I was young, I used to be wild a little bit. Used to meet people, be like, what's up? You feel me? Hopped in the car with them, ended up seeing some, like a Bentley or something, just being in the mix, but still kind of being protected. Because, I don't know, it's always somebody praying for you or somebody that, wants you to succeed in life. So,
Yeah.
for sure. But then again, as you out there, as soon as you walk out the door, you just exposed to different levels of opulence and, divine chaos.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Yes, sir. That's a good plug right there.
All right, man. Well, those are my rapid fire, not so rapid questions. So thank you guys for answering them.
I appreciate you. Those are some great questions. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I
Let
appreciate
the
that.
people get to know you a little bit better.
That's real.
So is there anything else you guys would like to tell the people? Maybe where they could find you. What are your handles? Where can if someone were to look you up?
I could speak for the gang. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter. If you want That Feel Records at That Feel Records, ThatFeel Records with the S. And on all streaming platforms, we've been putting out music under That Feel. We actually been running That Feel Fridays. It was like 3 consecutive Fridays where we just really put out dope music that's been sitting and didn't deserve to be sitting anymore. It actually deserved to serve as the catalyst of what we've been curating for about a year, to be honest. Okay. So yeah, we that's where you can find us as a group. Individually, for myself, I'll let everybody else talk about it. Instagram, @ANT_the producer, and the producer. Twitter @play PLEIGHANT play ant. That's myself. That's all I got, man. That's all.
And for the viewers, all of these handles are in the description.
Oh, yes, sir. Everything is available as soon as you tap in with That Feel Records. You go onto the link in the bio on our Instagram. Everybody's information is there. But if you go to the actual Twitter feed, you will definitely catch every single person that is a part of anything that we do being retweeted and all that stuff. So that so tapping in with us is not difficult. Just look for us. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Dat Feel Records at Dat Feel Records.
Mm-hmm.
You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, United Masters, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Pandora. You can find me at The Greatest Sound, at The Greatest Sound.
Say it one more time.
At The Greatest Sound.
This are the greatest song. This are the greatest.
When I first read that handle, I was like, who is this motherfucker?
Realistically, yeah, at The Greatest Sound. You can talk to me about production, call me about performances. I sell beats. I have a plethora of beats every month, more than 30 beats for the people. Yeah, it's that feel. Please hit us up. It's Playground. Please look for us. We got good music for the people, and we got good messages for the souls. It's the golden age renaissance, so kids, keep it moving, man.
1,000%. 1,000%.
That was great. I feel like I gotta talk some shit too now.
It's your player partner.
Oh, it's your player partner. Come on, that's the handle for IG YA. Yeah, player partner. PLEIGH partner. You know how to go. Twitter. It's only one Caso, the number one, and That Feel Records, man. Come on, I gotta get in tune, man. Hit us up. We here.
We got Play Nights
For
out
sure.
now. We
Play
got
Nights
Art
is
Gallery out
Art
right now.
Gallery's out.
We got Mind Gems 1 through 8.
Everything.
We got GoldenEye coming.
For sure.
I want
got
Donny. I want Donny
that
to speak his piece. I want him to
audio
tell you what's coming.
Yeah, the mic hot right now.
Mike is definitely hot right now. It's kind of spicy right now. You feel me?
Habanero.
Yeah, man. Definitely a project or an EP in the works coming from your boy. You can follow me at Donny Marvo _ on Instagram, at Donny Marvo on Twitter. So yeah, those are my two handles. Got a lot of shit coming from the gang, and from me personally, definitely about to. Yo, what's up? This is Donny Marvo. About to have y'all something a little special coming soon. I promise.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
On a day-to-day cooking up.
Hey man, everybody put 3 fingers in the L. Remember that, cause it's the beloved with 3 D's at the end. Don't play no.
Three
the
D's.
beloved with 3 D's. That's DABE. Duh DA, and then beloved BELOVE.
D
With three D's at the end. 3 fingers in the L, man. You gotta remember, we all we got.
Mm-hmm.
And you find us at That Feel on Twitter. I think my Twitter.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Double up.
It's the same thing. I think it's the same thing.
Nah, I think
it's 3.
it's the same 3. It's the same 3.
thing.
Yeah. No. We got that consistent.
Double up.
Like I said, you go on that field. You go on that field. Yeah, put 3 fingers in the air. Yeah.
It's the same thing on Twitter, man.
Yeah.
I don't be on Twitter like I need to. You feel me? I be out the way, but
It's all good.
tap in. You gonna get what you need to
Most
get on
definitely.
that. If you want that, you gonna see what's going on.
We got another big thing.
I was about to say.
We have a studio, man, where we can curate your sound, curate your projects, curate your albums, your EPs, whatever you have in terms of music production.
You're saying the artist could experience this production group?
Yes.
Oh damn.
And is an engineer, audio engineer,
And a
beloved,
recording artist. Don't play with that.
and all 3. Trifecta.
Y'all might need to sign up myself.
Hey,
So tap in.
Talk to us.
just trying to do it all, man.
We got recording services. We got production services. So come tap
Mixing
in
and
with
mastering
us.
services.
Mixing, mastering services.
The whole 9.
We got a couple projects coming out from me and a couple other people. Castro's project, of course. Beloved's project. Donnie's project coming.
We got the That Feel compilation. That Feel and Friends Volume 1.
Got
Most
more merch
definitely.
dropping.
Got merch dropping. We got everything. So really, we got visuals. We open to the support. We gonna keep on pushing what we push. We gonna keep on pushing positivity, consciousness, and things of that nature. So that's all that we got in every single piece of us, every single individual that's a part of it, every single service that's provided is gonna be cultivated out of the same emotion, the same feels. It's all love, bro. It's always gonna be love.
2022 is a big year. Shout out Brain Bakery Mag.
Yeah, shout out Ryan. Shout out Ryan Dillon.
Shout out
man.
Brain Bakery,
That's-
journalist.
That man's been showing so much love, and he writes articles like he is one of us. It's so beautiful to see because he's really experiencing that feel, and that's really all I believe is necessary for the individual. Once you really understand where we're coming from and you feel it, and it's actually hitting where it's supposed to hit, and it's activating you in the way it's supposed to activate you. I don't feel like it'll make sense for you to be ignorant to that unless you being willingly ignorant, and then that's your choice, and I'm not mad at you over that. You gonna come around.
Shout out Brain Bakery Mag, man. Shout out Ryan.
Shot by Michael.
Yeah,
photographer, man.
Shout by
Get your
Marshall,
visuals
shout by
done, man.
Michael, yeah.
Michael.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah, I appreciate
To
y'all.
the
Shout out
people that's
Marshall.
listening, shout out to you. Be blessed, man.
Yeah.
3 times.
You tapped in for a reason right now, man.
1,000%.
Let somebody else
1,000%.
know who tapped into your same vibes,
Tell a
man.
friend.
They gonna
Like
thank you
Griff
later,
said,
man.
We for the kids. We for everybody.
Amen to that, man.
All we got.
Well, yo, thank you guys for joining us. We're out of time, but yo, This has been an insanely awesome fucking episode, man. I'm so happy you guys came through.
Appreciate
Y'all messaged me. This shit was amazing.
Appreciate y'all.
And to everybody watching out there, if you like what you heard, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will catch you on the next one. Peace.
That was a nice little pizzazz on there. Nice little touch. I like that. Appreciate y'all, man. That was really good. Man. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, boy, I like them frames too, man.
You clean, my boy.
Yes, sir.
I like
look like Cartier.
logo too.
Man,
I ain't gonna lie, he gets that a lot about the frames. Oh yeah.
What I'm telling you, them things clean. I thought them were Cartiers. I'm like, let me find out.
I'm big on frames, dog. I got a whole frame collection.
You got them from though. I ain't gonna lie.
I got those too. Funny enough.
Stop. You gotta put me on there. You gotta put me on there. You know these a hit right here, my boy. Where you got them from? Vinny's Frames. VF online or in store?
Yeah, just type in Vinny'sFrames.com.
On Instagram. Oh,
On
.com.
Instagram, yeah, Vinny's Frames. Or look up here. I'm
when I read it, I'm like, oh, I know that motherfucker. But when